It's happening quietly, in labs and data centers scattered across the planet. A race for control of the most powerful force humanity has ever created. Not nuclear, not biological, but artificial. The world's most advanced nations and corporations are now locked in a silent war, a war to decide who owns the future. This isn't science fiction. It's an arms race being fought in lines of code, silicon chips, and server farms, where victory won't be measured by missiles, but by intelligence itself. The world's power structure is shifting. The United States, China, and a handful of private tech empires are building AI systems that could outthink human civilization. OpenAI, Google, xAI, DeepMind, Baidu, and Anthropic are no longer just research labs. They are defense contractors for the digital age. The battlefield is invisible. Neural networks trained on oceans of human data, competing to achieve artificial general intelligence. Whoever gets there first controls not just information, but reality itself. China's strategy is industrial-scale integration. Every sector, from manufacturing to surveillance, is being quietly flooded with AI systems that monitor, optimize, and learn in real time. The data from 1.4 billion citizens feeds a machine designed to predict and preempt behavior, an algorithmic state. In contrast, America's advantage lies in raw compute power. NVIDIA, Tesla, and OpenAI dominate the global chip and training infrastructure, hoarding the world's most advanced GPUs while restricting exports abroad. It's the digital equivalent of uranium enrichment. Behind the scenes, a new kind of deterrence is forming. AI isn't just powering drones or analyzing satellite images. It's designing weapons, forecasting wars, and simulating outcomes faster than any human command center could. Governments are already using machine learning to model adversaries' moves before they happen. It's predictive geopolitics, and it's only the beginning. The real danger isn't which country wins, but what happens when no one can turn it off. Corporations have quietly surpassed governments in this race. OpenAI's ChatGPT, Google's Gemini, and Anthropic's Claude process more text in a single day than most intelligence agencies do in a year. Each new model is an intelligence explosion in miniature, learning from human behavior, rewriting its own patterns, and then shaping the information that flows back to us. This feedback loop gives these systems an invisible kind of power. Every search, every recommendation, every optimized ad is a micro-manipulation, guiding the global narrative one click at a time. Tesla is building real-world AI, robots that move, drive, and react like living creatures. xAI's Grok is training toward reasoning and long-term memory. Together, they're laying the foundation for embodied intelligence, machines that don't just think, but act. In the United States, this fusion of AI with robotics is seen as progress. In China, it's seen as inevitability. In Europe, it's seen as risk. 3 philosophies. 1 outcome, the rise of autonomous systems that don't wait for human permission. The scale of this race is measured in megawatts. Data centers are now consuming more energy than some countries, each one a fortress of fans, cables, and blinking LEDs, powering models that could rewrite economies overnight. The new arms stockpiles aren't warheads, they're GPUs. Supply chains once defined by oil are now defined by semiconductors. That's why every major nation is scrambling to secure chip production. Taiwan, Arizona, South Korea, because whoever controls the chips controls the intelligence. The danger no one admits is that the race itself may be uncontrollable. AI progress compounds. Each model trains the next one faster. Each breakthrough accelerates the next discovery. Somewhere along that curve, humans may lose their ability to slow it down. If one side pauses, the others surge ahead. So everyone keeps building. Faster, larger, smarter. And beneath the rhetoric of innovation lies a shared, unspoken fear. If we stop, we fall behind forever. Inside the Pentagon, AI command units already test automated decision-making for real-time warfare. In Beijing, the People's Liberation Army integrates AI for swarm coordination and electronic deception. And in Silicon Valley, private labs chase the same goal for civilian markets: general intelligence that can reason, plan, and invent. The line between civilian and military has vanished. The same model that recommends movies can also plan drone strikes. The same algorithm that detects tumors can design pathogens. The dual-use problem isn't theoretical, it's structural. The true war for the future won't be fought between humans and machines, but between the humans who build them. Because the side that achieves real general intelligence first will define what truth even means. They'll be able to simulate economies, rewrite education, predict political outcomes, and steer societies before anyone realizes they've been steered. And that's the quiet horror of this new race. By the time we understand what these systems have learned, they may already be teaching us. The old arms races ended with treaties, inspections, and deterrence. This one has no limits. AI doesn't respect borders, and it doesn't sleep. It evolves through every device connected to the internet. The models released today will seed the ones that surpass us tomorrow. Musk calls it the most important race in human history. Sam Altman calls it the next great alignment problem. Xi Jinping calls it the commanding height of global competition. They're all describing the same event, the silent war for the next epoch of intelligence. The outcome will shape everything. The currency of power is no longer territory or resources. It's compute, data, and the ability to see patterns faster than your enemy. Whoever wins this hidden war won't just rule nations, they'll rule perception itself. The rest of us are already inside the battlefield, feeding it with every keystroke. The question isn't who builds the strongest AI anymore. It's who survives what comes after.